Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Starsector missions. Earlier this week we did the Exigency and the Armament Association mission, basically one each. Monday of course was a bad day for me. It was a day of me not managing to succeed at the Exigency mission, but then on Wednesday we managed to succeed at the Armament mission and then also a surprise win at the Exigency mission. Not very high percentages, but that wasn't too bad. We actually did okay out of all of it. And now we have had a request for some hammer time. I installed Neutrino mod specifically for this. Neutrino is they're a very strong faction. They are very strong, but they have a lot of joke ships, and we're gonna use hammer time. If you haven't seen hammer time before, it's amazing. Basically, it's a ship that is a massive hammer. Pretty much, and it has no OP, like, at all. It has no OP allowance of any kind. Like, this is specifically for use in arcade. You cannot remove anything from it at all. It's also got a stupidly high hull of about almost 2 million, basically. That's a hull of almost 2 million. It's literally just a joke ship of any kind. It's got a lot of hard points. I'm not entirely sure why, considering you have no OP for it, but it does have comes in with a tractor beam over there, a couple of burst defense lasers apparently, and a lot of mods just to make it spin around faster, because this ship is meant to kill things by hammering them, and it basically fights off against 2 onslaughts and a lot of other destroyers. You listened to them for months, and what felt like years. You listened as their laughs echoed over and over. There was no respect because they didn't even know you were listening. When they finally installed you somewhere with a connection to the Internet, you quickly uploaded yourself into the MC Hammer, a ship that earned as much respect as you. You finished its construction in mere weeks with all this micromanagement. You're going to stop laughing, and you'll make sure you get the respect you deserve. Alright, it's hammer time. You will prove them wrong, all wrong, you will prove you are useful, you will show them. Take the hint, the ship looks like a hammer, use it as such. Use your shield and tractor beam together to inflict damage. I haven't got a shield though, have I? I haven't got a shield, so I'm not sure why it says use shield and hammer. I don't use a shield. I don't have a shield. I've got a basically what amounts to maneuvering thrusters, but very good maneuvering thrusters. I'm supposed to basically bash things to bits. Let's see how this works out. I'm not sure why we have a scout wing. I'm supposed to look for things, but I'm going to just deploy me. Just me. You basically arrive in the middle of everything and just start spinning. Whee! Whee! And you need the stupid on a hull, of course, because you're taking so much punishment. Oop, okay. Press C for a bit. Slow down. Just clip that guy on the shield. Look at him spin. Just arrange it so that my bursts go in the right direction. Ooh, just clip the onslaught as well. Oh, hello. There should be more joke missions. Let's see if we can find some more joke missions. Ooh, destroyed. Okay, keep going. Okay, spin, 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 spin. You can get eyes on that lasher. I'm gonna face him now. Whoa. I'm just trying to basically burst myself in the right direction. Engines on, burst. Oh! Look at him go! That spin. I like ramming to be. I would like ramming to be a more valid tactic in the future. Ooh, I managed to avoid the torpedo. Like, the torpedoes will do nothing to me. I've got so much hull that it makes no difference. But it's still good to know that you can avoid torpedoes if you have to. Fighters are actually quite interesting because they're pretty much immune to you, because you can't ram a fighter. They'll just go over you, so... You're dead, mate. Boom! Let's see if we can take out the onslaught. Gotta chase it down now. Ooh, we hit the lasher by accident. My bad, lasher. It's very important you don't use shift when using this ship. because you don't want the ship does not need to face where it's supposed to be going. So just get the movement right. I've got a tractor beam, so I'll hit it with a tractor beam. Hold it nice and slow as we get close. Take a lot of punishment getting close to you. Hey, buddy. Oh! Whoa! Get back here. Basically, have to spin our way to the target, I think. That's our way forward. You have to spin our way over there. Where's he gone? He's over there. He's still spinning. Use reaction control systems to basically propel yourself towards the target. Ooh. Come on. Big hit. A big hit. So basically, you kill all the small ships fairly soon because they'll die to a hit. It's all about getting the... Hi, buddy. Boom. Ooh, not dead. Big painful though. Let's chase you down. And spin. Use that to slow down. You might be able to use it to slow down a bit. There you go. Use it to slow down a little bit. Extra control systems coming up. Enforcer down. Okay. Oh, 2 onslaughts now. This is going to be interesting. A ram. That was not a hammerhead. That was a ram. Apologize, sir. Spin to win. He's taking a lot of damage, but he's still being quite resistant. I've got pretty much no armor left. Although, to be fair, I got armor on this side. Because I'm spinning counterclockwise, my right-hand side's actually got armor left. Whee! Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. One more hit will do it. Really? Well done. Although you have no health pretty much. You're what? Single digit hull. I think my tractor beam will finish it off. I want to see if I can kill it with a tractor beam, to be honest. Donk you out the way. Okay, so hang on, let's see if we can find it. Where did that gun go? Let's see if I can find out where the other one went. There he is. Not quite. Ooh. Dodge. Take the hit on the bow. Wow. He's still spinning. I find I'm using this with spin. I bumped him on the shield. I think that was a bad selection of hits. That was a bad selection of hits. Also want to go back to the... You're still almost dead, but I do not want you to leave. I'll kill by a tractor beam. Inevitable, but I didn't want you to leave. Where's the other one? Come on. Where did he go? He's outside the map, I think. I think I managed to bump him outside the map. There he is. Let's start speeding up. Yeah, that hurt. Donk him. I use the reaction control system to end the spin. Okay, where is it? It's over here. Hi. Right, hang on. Spinning around. Counter it, counter it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can you get it? Boom! Straight to the engines. Straight into the engines. Still got 1.5 million hull points to go. And still have some armor left. It's impressive. I've got some armor left, like here-ish. If you look at the bottom right, bottom left, I still have some armor left. Oops, I wasn't supposed to donk you there. I apologize for that. Ooh. Spin, 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 spin. Whoa. That was a bit of a... Not entirely sure what happened there, I'll be honest with you. I think it kind of... I think the graphics have issues because I was technically spinning outside the map border? I can't really tell what happened there. Let's keep finding him again. I do have a kind of a time limit here because... I've got a generous one. But the Talons, I can't really do much against the Talons because those lasers seem to be off all the time. Good. Good hit there. Good hit there. Enemy fleet is defeated, really? In that case, my job is to keep you from running away. Oh, never mind. My job is to keep you from... Oh, okay, you won anyway. Fair enough. 100%, shockingly enough. I suppose the scout wing can help out with the interceptors, I suppose. That's one thing it could do. Yeah, that is the MC Hammer ship. Or it's the Muck Hammer, but it's the MC Hammer. Come on, we all know what it stands for. It also has the Jokes, which is basically every single ship that the Neutrino has versus a ludicrously powered. This fleet will take this fleet apart, pretty much. It's got some ships that are pretty much just joke ships, and then some of them just are really ridiculously powerful Neutrino ships. And Neutrino ships are really, really, really powerful. And then you have like some like proper, like there's another Falcon, which is like, I think it's a reference to Ace Combat. What else do you have here? Super Bomber Wings. Neutrino are ludicrously powerful. Okay, they are very, very, very powerful indeed. Indeed. No doubt about that. This is the Phaser Ray Cannon. I used it a couple of seasons ago, like that massive, massive weapon that looks so big. It's here. It's built into this ship. Let's give this a go, shall we? Let's give this a go. I don't expect to have any trouble here at all, whatsoever. I can't even deploy everything. The Unsung, I think, is the biggest ship I've actually seen in... Not the biggest, but like the most powerful ship I've seen in the game. Whereas you can, if the Neutrino exists, if your Neutrino Mon is active, there is a hidden sector somewhere that will have an unsung, an empty unsung in an abandoned station. So it is very much a ship that'll just be there in a really sort of sad way. It's got like a Barghest Alpha. Okay, so what are you? Super Phase. Okay, interesting. You might give that a try at some point. But a lot of these ships are just stupidly overpowered for no good reason. What's this? This is pretty much a massive carrier, I'm assuming. But yeah, so you got the Phaser Ray Cannon, which is basically death. That is a proper 10,000 for firing that. Plus I have a siege mode in this ship. So let's see what happens with the siege mode there. I've used Neutrino before, in some earlier seasons, but they are just ludicrously powerful. They are very, very powerful ships. I had a season where I had an Unsung as a flagship, and then pretty much with this thing, there was nothing that I couldn't kill. At all. The only time I had even a remote amount of problems with this when I used to deploy, I was so like overpowered. Look at that! Look at the shield that thing provides. That thing's a massive shield boat. Support variant because its shield is massive. You can basically put 3 ships under that shield. The only time I actually ever had trouble with the Unsung is when I deployed it completely unguarded, like by itself against entire fleets. Hello, Banshee. Your support drones aren't doing much of a good job, I'll be honest with you. They're just shield drones. They're just going to be flying around with shields to help you out, and they're not doing that. Massive shame. My siege mode slightly increases my range, which is what it's doing. We have some more deployment points? Apparently we do, because you killed some of theirs. Let's bring in a whole slew of fighters, shall we? Let's bring in some of these crazy bombers. And let's bring in bomber drones. Literally a zero cost drone. And a couple more single drones. Apparently we have not got full... Okay, fine. That costs what? More than one, apparently. Sure, why not? Deploy all that stuff, let them join in, because I think that looks like a massive carrier to me, so... Okay. See what we can catch up with here. See how silly this is. I find it vaguely amusing that they use some vanilla weapons here and there. Like I've got the vanilla fighters, but I've got 2 gigapulse lasers, which are absolutely massive and powerful and will wreck things. And have a relatively slow cooldown timer. Let's turn the ship around slightly. Let's see if we can do what we do with the phased array cannon. Dead. Not only dead, but well on the way to destroyed as well, which takes a lot more than dead. There's a lot of... So once we've got that, we've got 4 dark matter things. They don't really know, they have the little beams that don't know, they do kinetic damage apparently. The Unsung has joined in the fun. Banshee's still alive. Okay, let's have a look at these guys then. Let's take a look at this thing. If I join that up with fire, what actually happens? I go hello, then go boom. Fire the phased energy cannon, phased energy array. Pretty much half the hull in a single barrage, and enough to overload it as well. Plus, apparently I've got a... I did not know that, but apparently I've got some flight decks as well. Which is great fun. So here goes, massive bombers coming in. I'm going to drop its bomb load. Graviton inversion. Yep, dead. Have we even lost anything yet? I don't think we have. Oh, I've turned to face. Firing the phased array. There it goes. Also got 2 graviton beams here as well. You can't see them. They're hidden. There are a lot of hidden ports in the ships, in neutron ships. A lot of hidden ports in neutron ships. So we got 4 graviton beams over there. And the graviton beams are doing it. Okay, so there's another onslaught. So there's 2 onslaughts down. I haven't even hurt my shields yet. I think we shot our own bomb down here, unfortunately. Our flux is still... apart from the phased array, we're firing everything we can. As long as we've got flux problems. Which is an interesting one. We can't fire the phased array right now, but you vent. Our venting is surprisingly quick for giving how much we have to vent right now. They are definitely a boss faction. Oh well, I'm taking hull damage at long last. Imagine my surprise. That's why let's finish off these guys. It's something special where you can take on a bunch of onslaughts essentially by yourself. Yeah, I mean, it's essentially by myself. Not always by myself, but most of the time it's by myself. All the other ships are just attack the other things. Come on. A little bit of damage here and there. Come on. Oh, I've finally taken a significant amount of damage. Let's see what we can do here. Now we've got range. Good. Let's vent out a little bit. Vent a little bit more. Come on. Why aren't we firing the phased array? This one could be done. I technically failed on the using it last time because of the flux capacity. Has this ship even used the herp emitter? The whole point of the unsung is the herp emitter in the middle. I don't think it's actually fired that yet. It hasn't been in range. Oh, I'm out of range. Okay. What's about to die just to gravitons and gigapulse lasers? Come on, come on. There you go. Siege mode I think must increase the damage as well. Killed by graviton beams in the end. Right, so what have we actually got here to work with? Let's just quickly swap over to you. Because the unsung, I haven't used an unsung in a very long time. A very long time. Let's see what you've got. Enemy fleet's defeated. It's that simple. What have we got here? We've got the herp emitter, which is this thing. Which dealt a good 10,000 damage. You also have cruise drive. This thing actually has speed to work with. And it can also use its shield while cruise driving. It can ram things fairly well. It's got heavy pulsar beams. Which do what? About 1,000 and a bit each? What else have we got here? We got salamanders, we've got miseries and banes. I gotta say, the pulsar art has been dramatically improved. I do like the new pulsar art. The pulsar art used to be like kind of a weird beam before. New pulsar art is very sweet. I think it's... I can't remember who made Neutrino, but the new pulsar art I do enjoy. It does look rather nifty. And here you have pulse beam guns as well as the final... Disruptors aren't great, but I remember pulse beam guns being very, very useful point defense weapons. But yeah. That's the neutrino. And I've had a null failure. Okay, let's find out what this... Let's see what the log says this time. Something crashed out. Open file location. Or .log. What did we get out of that then? What was the log failure? I will not, in any future campaigns, I probably won't be using the neutrino. I think they're too powerful without any downsides. What was the failure? The failure was in null pointer exception. I'll screenshot it here, and then you guys can pour it over afterwards. It might be a sound issue. I can't tell. Anyway, I will catch you guys next time, folks. See you then. Bye.